In blue, also representing Japan, Kanoa Igarashi. And Elijah Kealoha Hanneman representing Lahaina, Maui, making his rookie debut. This is going to be a fun one to break down, Flick. Let's start off with the goofy, Connor O'Leary. Opening day of competition, third day of the waiting period for the Lexus Pipe Pro, presented by Yeti. Connor O'Leary in the lineup now, representing Japan, as we set this one up with Connor live right at this venue. What'd you see here, Shane?
Yeah, just steep and deep, super late, amazing control and poise and confidence. I mean, most people get hung up on a wave like that. First of all, most people just duck dive it and go over the back, you know. Like, but like he whipped it, head down, knifed down the face, grabbing the rail. Perfect. I mean, just absolutely perfect technique. He just was so late that he just wasn't able to maintain that speed and just got engulfed. But I mean, absolutely sending it, tons of confidence. It's been amazing watching Eli's kind of transformation into Kanoa's. He's so fun to watch in a lot of different kind of conditions, and he's normally so composed. But you know, he's also had a lot of adversity too. It hasn't been easy for him. He's had a lot of tough heats. He's had a lot of tough breaks. Wow!
Oh my!
That was wild. Let's get a replay of that. That was Eli.
Wow, quickly, Eli Hanneman.
No one out. That was very motivating.
What was your process once you got back to Hawaii to get yourself back in competition mode, get into a routine, and be ready for today?
Let's have a look, Flick.
I really liked this wave. Beautifully surfed. And what I really liked is he didn't just kick out there. He sort of just identified maybe that these last two heats have been a bit slower, a bit lower scoring. Obviously, we saw that 8 from Imai, but other than that, they've been a bit on the lowest of scoring end, so just squeezing every last bit of this wave. And from this angle, you can really see that he was really deep in that barrel. You couldn't see the nose of his board at all. It was fully covered. But yeah, beautiful grab rail here, and just squeezing every last sort of scoring opportunity that he could.
I love the turn.
In a heat where there's 3 people, you might think that, I'm just going to let that wave go, right? And the guy might need, I don't know, let's say a 5, a 6, a 7. We'll get back to that moment, but wow, out the back. Ooh. Oh, thought he was coming out of that for sure. That was Eli.
I mean, he's put in the hard yards out here. He's a Maui boy, but he pretty much moved to Oahu the last few years, and he's really spent a lot of time out here at Pipe, and it wasn't easy. You know, being a kid from Maui and being a smaller kid and coming out here in the lineup and getting flexed on by the bigger, older guys for years.
Great shapers in there. Daniel Jones, also Donald Brink. Incredibly creative minds when it comes to building boards. And right now you could scan that QR code with a chance to win a very special surfboard coming right out of that Vissla Pipe Pro shaping space.
And then we auctioned it off and raised a bunch of money for charity. So that was a lot of fun.
That's all time.
Yeah.
But how cool did that feel, like riding something that you made?
It was really fun. And just to have like a board that was like kind of touched by all these legendary shapers, it was just a lot of fun. It was cool.
Get cut off with this one. Knifing that takeoff, standing up. That looked exactly like all of his highlight clips I've been watching for the last few weeks. Eli getting a make. Well-deserved there, Flick.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and probably feels nice for him. That was so late. That was such a late takeoff. Wow. Grabs the rail, and I just love how he stands tall. Super relaxed. Super casual. It's kind of like one of the semi-acclaim. Yeah, that was beautiful. And
he even was instrumental in helping some of that crew, like Cade Madsen at Sakuremo, when Cade had a shocker, lost out. If he would have won his heat, it would have been on tour. And Eli said, I got you, and was able to get the win that made it official for Madsen. Big ramp, backhand whip. That's what he's famous for. His favorite surfer on tour, Felipe Toledo. Willingness to charge, Shane. What'd you see here?
Yeah, just he's so technical. You can see that level of comfort, and that only comes from lots of sessions out here in these waves. Just knowing how to like whip it as that wave is coming in under the lip, and just you basically have to be at the bottom of the wave when you're paddling.
Imai Kalani DeVault back on tour. You had wildcard Jackson Bunch into the mix as well. First male to qualify for the Dream Tour was Dusty Payne years back. As we see that stall, trying to get a bit of the barrel there. Great technique, but not super deep, but just enjoying that flawless effort on the back end of Eli Hanneman, Flick. And we will run out of time. The last score still coming in for Eli, but it's not going to matter. He's still sitting out in front. Solid heat win for his rookie debut on the championship tour. Kanoa Igarashi moving to the round of 32 and second as well. Thanks so much, Shane Dorian, for your time. Can't wait to do this again.